What's up everybody, BigSweetC here with you. Got a special little video for you. Today I kind of want to talk about something a little different than we usually play here on the channel. We've definitely played it before. I went through a season of Madden, I think 2015, 2016, Madden 15, Madden 16. So it's been a few years since we played Madden, but I did get a chance to pick up Madden 21 now that EA Play has put it as part of their EA Play, which is part of Xbox Game Pass, which I have. So in a roundabout way, whatever reason, I have this because of Game Pass and their deal with EA Play. So I've finally been able to get a chance to play it because I did hear some random things. Now, the truth of the matter is, I heard a lot of bad things about this game, and but I did hear that the gameplay had improved, as EA Tiburon boasts that the game has new innovative gameplay mechanics that offer advanced levels of control and inspire creativity on both sides of the ball. Now, I mean, the truth is, the gameplay, in my opinion, hasn't changed any since I played back in 2015, 2016. It all seems to be kind of that jungle jargon, and they've added a few different types of options, and now you can do like a protect the ball catch, you can do a catch and run, you can do an aggressive catch, but you still have those same old problems where you hit these buttons, and even if you have a big time go up and get the ball receiver, they don't necessarily always go up and get the ball. They just like lose out to the defensive back on a fairly regular basis. The run game seems to be a little bit better, but it's still kind of one of those things where you kind of got to stick with it. Even when your player has the X factor turned on at the beginning of the game, it's a little hard to get the run game going at first, and you kind of got to get used to it. It does seem a little bit better, but nothing all that great. But the truth is, there's just a lot of stuff in this game that doesn't really do anything for you. You know, you got the juke system, but if you hit the juke system, nothing actually happens. You got your spin button. Your spins, like, instead of doing just like a little quick spin to get out of a tackle and go away, your guy like does this like pirouette that takes up 15 yards and 25 seconds off the clock. So like just little things that they haven't decided to upgrade at all. And like, so they just keep adding these controls that don't really do anything. So they haven't actually fixed any of that stuff. Now, this was the first time that I played a game that had the face of the franchise. I guess the yard is like the newest addition to this one, which seems it's okay. I mean, it's kind of like that backyard football style, which would make sense. You know, Lamar Jackson kind of plays that backyard football style of play with the Baltimore Ravens. So you have him in it, and then you have this like backyard football. They call it the yard. It seems pretty legit. It's basically just skeleton football, 7-on-7 without the offensive and defensive lines. Kind of takes part of the game out of it for myself. I mean, I'd rather they just have like the NBA Jam version of the NFL back, whatever. NFL Blitz, I think, is what that was called. If we're just gonna do a skeleton crew, I'd just rather have something comical like that, which it tries to emulate, but it's not, anything special. But the face of the franchise, at least to me, because I hadn't played it before, was interesting enough to get into it and keep my interest. I was able to actually play through 1.5 of the series, so I finished 1, and then I kind of wanted to go through it a different way. On a second time. I'm about probably a little over halfway there through the second time, although it all hasn't been all that different, which is kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping that you would get something better out of it, or like, maybe different stuff would happen, but it's all about the same, which is kind of a bummer because they didn't add like they didn't make it like a choose your own adventure or a perform your own adventure, if you will. They kind of fit it into however it is, depending on how you play. I mean, there are different, tiers of success in it, but for the most part, it takes you through all the same moments in a person's career. So that, it is what it is. It was interesting enough to keep my interest, but the truth is the only reason I really even played this was because it was free, and I could play it with Game Pass. Depending on how you look at it, Game Pass. I'm paying for Game Pass, so it's not really that I'm playing this for free, but I was gonna pay for Game Pass anyway, so that's how I look at it. But the truth is, I would not pay any money for this game. It's not that great. It's fun to play. It'll probably get tiresome pretty quickly, so I'm glad I didn't pay the full $60. I know a lot of people, even the people that graded this game upon release, didn't really care for it. A lot of people called it a $60 roster update, so I'm glad I didn't delve that much into it. But if you happen to get it for free, or if you happen to have it already and you haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, I think at least Face of the Franchise is worth checking out. But I wouldn't pay full price for it. But I did get a chance to check it out, so I figured I'd pass that knowledge on to you in case you guys were interested. Right about now, with the draft being over and preseason about to get underway for reals, I thought now, is kind of that time when they start putting it on sale, so maybe people were thinking about maybe picking it up instead of looking at paying full price for NFL 22. I don't even know who's on the cover of the next one, but Lamar Jackson's on the cover of this one, and that's good enough for me. But either way, just wanted to let you guys know, because we did stream this the other day. Maybe we will stream it a little bit if you guys kind of want to dick around with it and kind of play up some master mutt teams or whatever. Let me know in the comments below if you do want to see more of these types of games. I'm thinking about getting into the show next. I know it was a PS4 or PlayStation exclusive. It is now available for free on Xbox Game Pass with EA Play. So maybe we'll get into that one next time. But let me know down in the comments below. If you did happen to like what you heard here, do me that favor, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell so you know when I do drop a new video or go live. Head on over to Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow me over there as well, at BigSweetC. Either way, that's going to do it for this one. BigSweetC, that's me. Wishing YouTube, that's you. Wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it might be. As long as you're watching, I'm wishing you a wonderful watching time. Sweetness, signing off. Peace.